Good morning, Snipes Academy. It is Thursday, April 15th. I'm Mr. Yates, and this is Snipes Daily News. All right, everybody, welcome back on this beautiful Thursday. Let's go ahead and get into it with some weather. Right now, it's 68 and sunny, but probably around dismissal time is when it's going to start raining. Maybe it'll hold off until you get home, but probably around 2 or 3 o'clock is when it's going to start raining. Hopefully it'll be nice and cool for recess and things like that, and you should be able to still do recess, but just letting you know, probably raining at the end of the day. So it's probably obvious from the number of times I've mentioned baseball on this show that I'm a big baseball fan. So anytime the opportunity comes up to talk about a baseball player, I'm definitely going to do it, and today is no exception. For today's This Day in History segment, we're going to talk about Jackie Robinson. On this day in history, April 15th, 1947, Jackie Robinson, age 28, becomes the first black American to play in the Major League Baseball. So, in addition to being a great baseball player, Jackie Robinson had a pretty interesting life generally. So I'm gonna go through a couple highlights from his life, and then we'll talk about his baseball career. So he was born in Cairo, Georgia, in 1919. He excelled at sports generally, not just baseball, and so he attended UCLA, that's the University of California at Los Angeles, where he was the first athlete there to letter in 4 varsity sports: basketball, baseball, football, and track. In 1942, though, he dropped out of college to join the Army. America was embroiled in World War II at the time, and he fulfilled his patriotic duty. He was honorably discharged in 1944. He started playing baseball in 1946, and in 1947 he made history by being the first black American to play in the major leagues of baseball. This paved the way for other famous baseball players like Willie Mays, Hank Aaron, and Satchel Paige to join the league in years later and become extremely popular and famous from baseball. Jackie Robinson played for the Los Angeles Dodgers and led them to 6 pennants during his years while playing for them. After leaving the Major League Baseball, he then became a civil rights activist until his death in 1972 from diabetes and heart problems. Fun fact, also on this day in 1997, about 25 years after Jackie Robinson's death, Jackie Robinson's number 42, became the first number to be retired by the entire MLB. Like every team in the MLB retired the number, which is pretty significant. A couple of numbers have been retired since then. Sometimes a team will retire a number, but this is the first time that any number had been retired by the entire league, which means no one else can have the number 42, which is pretty cool. Now let's move on to some birthdays, and hold on to your hats because we have a lot. I'm going to go through the ones that we missed over break, and then I'm going to talk about the one that we actually have today. So, in the month of April, we have, on April 1st, Nolan Williams in first grade is turning 7. April 2nd, Journey Brown in second grade turned 8. And also April 2nd, Isaiah Mack in third grade turned 9. On April 3rd, we have Karan Bryant in first grade turning 7. Kalijah Devontae Bryant in first grade turning 7. Kaylee Lee in kindergarten turning 7. On April 4th, Jamaria Webb in 5th grade turned 11. On April 5th, Layla Tillman Brown in 4th grade turned 10. On April 6th, Nevaeh Smith in 2nd grade turned 8. On April 7th, Ellison Kane in 1st grade turned 7. On April 8th, Jemiah Dorsey in 4th grade turned 10. On April 10th, that's my anniversary, Caden Stukes in 3rd grade turned 9. April 12th, Aiden Red in 3rd grade turned 9. April 13th, Marley McClanahan in 3rd grade turned 9. So if you see any of those folks, wish them a very happy belated birthday. And we actually have one birthday that is happening today, and that is Camille Dunn in 5th grade. If you see Camille Dunn in 5th grade, she is turning 11 today. Make sure you say very big Snipes Academy happy birthday. And that about wraps it up for today, guys. So stay safe, work super hard, and I will see you tomorrow. This is Snipes Daily News.